Hey, I want to make a video showing how to use this Nesco. It says it's a model VS-12. It does come with a little manual, but it's kind of hard to read and not. I mean, it's better than some of the manuals, but anyways, I figured video would be better. And so here we go. So first thing is, when you store this thing, you do not want to close the lid down. This is how you open and lock it. You don't want to keep it in lock position. And this surface is your heating surface, so that's going to get hot, so don't touch this. You just take your bags that comes with it, and you throw it in this little tray. It doesn't do anything but hold the bags. And then this is your cutting bar. So what I'm going to do is first, the bag is like a big tube. You have to seal both ends, so I'm going to seal one end first. And so I'm just going to put it just over the brown portion, and then I'm going to put the cutting deal over the top of that. And then I'm going to close it, and now I'm going to lock it down. And I'll briefly discuss these lights here. Hopefully it's showing up here. See if I can zoom in for you. So I got it on 3 bars. It starts on normally on 1 bar, and that just does a single seal across it. 2, I believe, is supposed to be like a little bit hotter or something like that, and 3 does a double seal. And in my opinion, there's no reason why not to do a double seal. It just takes a second longer. It doesn't hurt anything. So you just push this to change the bars. So just put it on 3. And that'll do a double seal. The first and the next one is, it says pressure. The pressure is how much vacuum pressure. It's on normal. It's hard to read them, but this one says gentle. So normal is like normal. Gentle would be like potato chips or something like that. So just most of the time you're going to leave it on normal. So let me zoom out. So that's all there is to that. And now that I'm going to just do a double seal, it says manual seal here. I'm just going to push that, and in this case it went to 9. I don't really know what the numbers mean, but you just wait till it counts down. So right now it's sealing it. It's probably heating up. Maybe it's telling you it's going to take about 9 seconds to heat up. Now it's counting down, and it's going 4, 3, 2, 1, and then eventually it'll go to 0, and it kind of makes a clicking sound, and the light went off. So now I open it up, and what that did for me was put a double seal on it. Now I'm gonna what I'm sealing is I'm getting some steaks that we're not gonna use as steaks, so I figure I'll freeze it if I'm gonna keep it for like, I don't know, over a week. And if I'm just gonna keep it a week, I'll just put it in the refrigerator. But so now you just kind of estimate. I used to be really worried about the size of the bag and stuff. It's better to go big a little bit because you can reuse the bags, and you don't want the juice from the stuff to flow back into the machine, so it doesn't hurt to make it a little bit bigger. So all I'm going to do is pull it out. That's really probably like way big, and then cut it. You can play with that. That's your choice. Now when I put the meat in the bag, you don't want to try to keep it clean up here where it's going to seal. And if it does get dirty, just take a paper towel and wipe it out. If you're doing something like let's say for some reason the meat was super lean, didn't have any moisture to it. I seen a guy, he put like olive oil inside this to keep it from like sticking or something. But I don't think I would need that in this case. So just gonna, of course you want your hands to be clean when you're doing this. I already washed mine. And then what I like to do is I just kind of center up the product to be vacuum sealed in there. And wiping my hands off there. Then now you have the bag will naturally have a little bit of a curl to it because it starts out as a roll, and so you can use that curl to your advantage. And it's got to go inside this section here. This is the vacuum chamber section, and so you just kind of, it's got little tabs to kind of help hold it in place there. And now you just bring it down and lock it, and everything's set up. And what I'm going to do, I push manual seal just to put a seal on it, but then I want it to vacuum and seal, so there's another button up here. It says vacuum and seal. You just push that, and it starts vacuuming. and it's done vacuuming. Now it's sealing, and the red seal light came on, and you just wait, and it'll do that countdown thing again. And you'll see when it gets all done and it releases the pressure, it kind of pops up a little bit, but the way it's going. And I've noticed you just watch the lights too. It's almost done, and it goes to 0. You saw it lifted it up, and now the lights went off. And once the lights go off and it says 0, you're good to go. Now you can open it up, and there you go. And so it got a nice vacuum seal, and it's got the double seals. And I was reading you can reuse these. I didn't do a good job on this. I like to keep it more centered, but it's not like gonna really hurt it or anything, but it looks nicer. And if the bag's clean, it's got kind of a weird crease in it, but you could cut it and reuse it if you wash it out. So don't worry too bad if your bag's a little bit too big. You can reuse it for smaller stuff. So that's about it. If you have any questions, I am not an expert and I barely know what I'm doing. In fact, don't do it this way. This is just how I do it. Again, they said don't store it with it locked down. Keep it unlocked. And when I'm just going to turn this power strip off. It doesn't have like an on-off button. It just, when you plug it in, it just turns on, and when you unplug it, it turns off. And that's about all there is. If you have any questions, leave them below. I probably can't answer them, but if I can, I'll try. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video helps you out.